Yeah, doing something a little different today because how the world is right now. There's not much going on in sports, but I am joined by Benji, host of one of the hosts, I guess you could say, of a three count, and I'm joined by my brother, new to SportsMark. He helps a little behind the scenes, doing a lot of WNBA stuff. One person that covers it for us. Leave a lot of stuff to him. Uh, this is his first podcast. He actually brought this to our attention. It's really interesting, pretty good article to talk about. But we're gonna do the most unstoppable video game character athletes, I should say, according to the list that we found. Johnson today. We're actually gonna talk about it. So it's really up for debate, and it also depends on what you were or how old you were. There's actually people on here that I've never played with. So I can only go off of I can only go off of what I've. But I'll just put that out there for you. John is out actually in the wild right now, eating birds with him. But so the list we have Reggie Bush, NCAA 06.
The GOAT.
Yeah, that one right there, I already take. Well, we got Steph Curry in NBA 2K16. We have Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. We have
Ken Griffey in every baseball game ever.
Was he that great in triple play? I don't remember.
Was he? He was solid, man.
I remember he was amazing. All right, we'll go to the list. Shut up. Yeah, Bo Jackson and Tecmo Bowl.
There you go.
We have LeBron James and NBA 2K14. We have Ray Lewis and Madden 05. Ronaldinho and FIFA 06. Mike Tyson and Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Mike Vick and Madden 4, and Tiger Woods PGA. So, well, let's start with John. John, what do you think on this unstoppable athlete?
Man, I can't give you one, but we could talk about every single one of them. Well, I haven't played with all of them. I haven't seen Tiger Woods and the Tiger Woods golf. Yeah, and very early memories of video games, actually playing with Benji, probably Mike Tyson's Punch Out. And let me tell you, when you got to that end and you had to fight Mike Tyson, you had to come with it, because if not, he was taking you down real quick. He was pretty unstoppable there too. But I think if I had to choose one, I don't know, man. It's between probably LeBron and Reggie Bush, because LeBron in that game, straight to the rack. It didn't matter who was dealing him, nothing. Straight to the rack. He was making it layup and one, threes. He didn't miss. The guy was unstoppable. And then when he was guarding you, he blocked everything. Blocked everything. Stole every pass. He didn't foul. He never got called for fouls, at all. He was, I don't know, in an NBA game, LeBron in that game had to be the best of all time, even better than Jordan in Live 2000. He was better than him.
Oh, that's bold. That's a bold statement, because he was pretty unstoppable.
He was better than him. If you took LeBron from that game and then played against Jordan from Live 2000, LeBron's winning 21-0.
In a game 15.
In a game 11, they give LeBron 10 extra points. because that's how unstoppable he was in that game. And then you go to Reggie Bush in that NCAA. It was NCAA 04, right?
Is it 05 or 06?
06.
06? That's the year that they lost to Texas, right? I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
Either way it goes, he was still a monster in that game. That's the one you could reverse field with him 3 or 4 times and then just run straight up the sideline.
Yep.
No tackling him. Broke every tackle. He spun out of tackles. I don't even know. Was there? Yeah, there was a juke. That was back when you hit the square for juke, and it was real slow. But he was still juke people, even with the slow juke.
Was that the left square, or was that like one of the first years that he had the right thumbstick, and then you juke left, and they go left, you juke right, went right. You can pull back with the back.
Right. There was no back juke. There was no back juke in college. That was in Madden.
Okay. I think that was the first year of the left and right jukes, but
it might
be. I think the square juke went out of style like 01, 02, man.
Where the juke circle spin.
Triangle to jump. Triangle jump. Wait, was the square dive then? The square was dive.
Yeah, the square was dive. Square was dive.
Digi, who you think on this list?
Man, listen. All right, you got to sit up here and you got to actually. I'm older than the both of y'all, so I go back a little bit further. John brought up Mike Tyson. I got to sit up here and bring up Bo Jackson. All right, Ramsey used to torture me on Tecmo Super Bowl with this guy. You think Reggie Bush on NCAA was so bad? Was bad? This dude was a nightmare. I'm like, it's all right. You got Vic and Madden 04. All right, take Vic and Madden 04 and put him on Nintendo. Like the build for Mike Vick in Madden 04, how broken he was in that game, and put him in Tecmo Bowl on Nintendo, and you would have Bo Jackson. It was completely unfair.
The one thing that killed me about Mike Vick in those games is he was so frail. He got hurt as soon as you hit him.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that Bo Jackson had that. I'm pretty sure Bo Jackson was running through people.
He was running over everybody. The only chance that you had to actually stop Bo Jackson, and the same thing with, because he's not on the list, but Walter Payton was the same way. You actually, the only chance you had to stop them was picking the Giants, because Lawrence Taylor was out there, and Lawrence Taylor was throwing fools into the crowd. Right? Other than them, like, cause I'm pretty much the same way. You can't sit up here and actually just pick one person, like, because all of these guys had their own, little things. And I brought up Mike Vick. Mike Vick, if you think about it, the very next person that's on that list is Ray Lewis from the next Madden game. Mike Vick is the reason why Ray Lewis is as bad as he is, because people were abusing Mike Vick in Madden 04. So they was just like, listen, EA was like, listen, we can't have all this offense, bro. We need to do something about this. We need to rebalance this. And then you got Ray Lewis, and you got like the whole defensive balancing system that they had, and they brought out from Madden 05. So you got to honestly give Mike Vick, or that version of Mike Vick, his props, because him alone caused a change in the entire industry.
Yeah. That was the game 04. You could just scramble with Vic and just.
Yep. I'll tell you.
It started in 03 too. It started in 03 because 03 was the year the Rams were nasty, and you were doing the same thing with Marshall Faulk.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'll tell you, 05, and it should be on this list as a combination, but me and John probably had one of the greatest Madden games ever in Madden 05. Probably in Madden history. And I had Mike Vick, and John had the Eagles. And that was I think that game ended up, it was like, oh my gosh. It was no defense played in that game. I think I had Vic, and I think I had to have like 500-600 yards just like rushing alone. But then this guy would just have Donovan McNabb and just PA cleared out to TO every play. It was
the single greatest play in the history of Madden.
It was a play action. You roll out right and just bomb it downfield to TO. And I mean, the computer would be on the corner. I would take the safety and run back with the safety. And you remember it had the little thing where you could show where it's going to land. And I'd run back there and stand there and wait and hit triangle, and TO would just go over both of us. Thank you. Still farm this one, still farm that one, and then break the touchdown. Like, through 2 tackles. Like, that was.
I think T.O. probably had like 600 yards receiving that game.
Oh my god!
It was bad. 600 yards receiving and 6 touchdowns.
It was so bad. It was so bad. And I was the person that I never did the regular juke. I would just let go of the stick while I was running and make me run at full speed. and John would try to take his head off, and I would just let go, and he would just stop. 99 feet down the sideline, he would just complete stop. The guy would go flying by, and then I'd take off right back 0 to 60. Vic's got to be Vic's again because you guys are older than me, so the Ken Griffey Jr. thing and Bo Jackson Tecmo Bowl. That to me, like I didn't play those games. Like I didn't get Tecmo Bowl until we had Tecmo Super Bowl, and I didn't play with Bo.
I didn't play Tecmo Bowl either.
Yeah, like that was before my time. So like I didn't play those two. So to me, it was like those two I can't really comment too much on. Like I said, the only thing that I know is remember Tecmo Super Bowl. Me and John used to play, and Deion Sanders was like invincible in that game. He used to. This guy returned a kickoff for a touchdown on me with Deion Sanders to open the game with his arms up. He celebrated celebrated the whole time from the 1 yard line. The whole return. I filled the bar all the way to the top. He catches it and he starts running with his arms like this down the field. Either left and right. He's just moving the D-pad. He's just moving just dodging everybody. How does the punter and just runs down the sideline like this? Celebrated a whole 103 yards to open the game. So if I had to pick somebody from a Tecmo game, it would have to be Deion. Like I had never seen Bo play, so that would be like I can't comment on those two, but like you were just talking Tecmo in general. To me, like Deion was the most unstoppable player in that game. But, oh man. But
there's another one I wish they would have added to this list, and I don't know if you guys played the game, but Kobe Bryant in NBA courtside on N64 was ridiculous.
No, by the time I got the N64, I was way past the generation, so nah.
I never even heard of that game.
Kobe Bryant's courtside? Oh man. When we finish this, you can go on YouTube and look it up. Kobe Bryant NBA courtside, and just look at some of the stuff that Kobe used to do in that game. You think LeBron was bad? Kobe was a bad man on N64. Bad man. You picked the Lakers, you didn't lose. You didn't lose when you picked the Lakers in that game. And if you did lose when you picked the Lakers in that game, you never need to play that game again because it's not for you.
Dude, I've never. I gotta look that up. I've never even heard of that game before.
He was definitely a beast, man. I'm telling you, look that one up. And there's the other one on there, Ronaldinho. I remember playing that FIFA game. This is when we first started playing FIFA. Remember when we used to go over to Jimmy's house and he used to play FIFA with us, and he used to always pick either Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Brazil when we played the World game. And he used to kick our asses. And I mean, it used to be bad. Ronaldinho, 4 or 5 goals a game. And I'm sitting there like, man, why am I even playing this game?
Like soccer like this.
Yeah, man. Like Ronaldinho, he was unstoppable. His dribble moves were on 1,000. You couldn't steal the ball from him. He was scoring from all sorts of distances. I mean,
honestly.
No, it didn't. It didn't. He was better than Ronaldo and Messi are in these games now. So, I don't know. He definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that much. I remember going and playing on FIFA with them growing up, and I had no clue what I was doing. Didn't know how to shoot, do dribble moves or anything. We were losing like 11-0. Like, it was just bad. Soccer game destroyed. Like, oh gosh.
Why are you guys even playing FIFA? Like, why are you even playing FIFA?
Yeah, like, what are you playing soccer for? Like, basketball or something, like, Inside Drive. Remember Inside
Drive? Oh, my gosh.
That was my game. You talk about somebody unstoppable? Vince Carter, Inside Drive. Oh, my man was going between the legs on fast breaks just for the fun of it. Like,
I think Vince dunked from the 3-point line in that game.
Remember in the zone?
I used to hate that game.
zone, throwing him up from backcourt, heaving him, making it.
Honestly, I can't remember who it was. I think it was White Chocolate. You remember him, Jason Williams, on I think it was NBA Street 2. That dude handle for days. You would never ripping the ball from him. My man was legit like Eddie Gordo on a basketball court. And I
got you. Oh my gosh. Yo, I just remember. Wait, was that? I'm trying to think. Was that Inside Drive we were talking about, or was that the other game? Not In the Zone. Was it In the Zone, or was that
NBA Tonight? NBA Tonight, I think it was.
That's the one you were talking about, where you were heaving up from backcourt.
Yeah, NBA Tonight.
In the Zone was the one with the. In the Zone was the one where it was like mad slow, and you had to hit like the bar while it was going up and everything. I remember this guy. Where we played. Remember the All-Star game we played? John hit. We played an All-Star game, and this guy hit a turnaround fadeaway 3-pointer with Rasheed Wallace in the quarter as the buzzer expired to beat me. I had the East, he had the West. It was like 150 to 151. Jordan, like a turnaround fadeaway 3-pointer in the corner with Rasheed Wallace as time expires. Like
it was the most robotic turnaround ever.
So ugly. So ugly. But it was like, the moment you jump with somebody, it was a foul. Like, if they shot and you jumped, foul. Yeah. Like, I couldn't jump. I stand there. I'm like, there's no way Rasheed Wallace is hitting a turnaround fadeaway 3-pointer. He just nails it.
Because Rasheed channeled his inner LeBron.
Oh my gosh, it was so ugly. So ugly. I wish if it was one person I'd probably, again, I can't comment on the whole Tiger Woods thing. I didn't play, Tiger Woods that much. I played the PGA Tour like 1 or 2 years, so I don't know. Yeah, like I can't comment on. I mean, Steph was nice in 2K16, but I don't think he was unstoppable. Like I think somebody else could have put.
Yeah, he made a lot of shots. Especially if he was open, he wasn't going to miss it. No, but I mean, that's nothing that you haven't seen in 2K before.
Yeah, no. Like I think other people that deserve to be on the list, but like I think you could definitely take him off. Like I'm trying to think of anybody else. Like I know Muhammad Ali was nice in like Fight Night and like Knockout Kings and stuff, but I definitely would take Steph off. This is like harder than I thought. Harder than to just pick one person. Like
probably
yeah,
Vince
I know you can't.
Vince Carter, like 2000, NBA 2000, around that time. The NBA Live 2000, I should say.
I'm telling you, he was dunking from the 3-point line, man.
I can see that. He was tough. AI was tough in 2K when they were coming out. Oh, T-Mac was tough in 2K.
T-Mac was, what was that? No, not 2K, not T-Mac in 2K. 2K, it was T-Mac in Live.
07 or 06.
7. One of them, 7 or 8, NBA Live. T-Mac was unstoppable. The year that they had Yao Ming and Rafer Alston and all those guys, T-Mac was unstoppable.
Oh no! Remember? What was that? Was it? It was 2K. It was I think it was 2K5. The Celtics is 2K5. They were like unbeatable. They just had Ray Allen didn't miss. KG just dominated.
Yeah, that's the beginning of the super team eras, man.
Yep. Speaking
I don't even want to get into that.
Speaking of which, I don't know if you actually caught it, John, or whatever, but as I was heading back, to turn my stuff in at work, I had to walk through the break room or whatever, and they had Game 7, the 2010 NBA Finals on there.
No, I didn't see that.
Man, listen, I still think to this day that is quite possibly the best basketball game I've ever seen.
Yeah, man, that was, but it was a little bit of retribution, of course, so I was loving it, man. I loved every minute of that game. Yeah, it was a little. I had a heart attack in here and there, but
You know, people, I thought I had broke my wrist in the midst of that game at one point because I was sitting on the bed, and when Ron Artest pulled up for the 3, I went back. I went from "oh my God, no" to throwing my hand out in celebration, and I punched the wall. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah,
Artest used to get on my nerves, man. I'm like, yo, it used to kill me because I'm like, yo, Ron Artest was just on the Rockets the year before, and he was giving us 40 and 50, and he was kicking up. And then as soon as he came to the Lakers, I'm like, all right, here we go. I'm like, we got Ron Artest. He about to go crazy next to Kobe. He got next to Kobe and looked like he was in middle school playing ball. I'm like, yo, this man couldn't dribble. He couldn't shoot. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What happened?
I remember that.
Who stole this man's talent?
Straight Monstars got this guy. I remember that. Yo. I remember watching that. He's dribbling the ball like he's in elementary school, like slapping it like this. Like, well, how do you just like deteriorate this much in 1 year? Like,
I don't know, man.
You just go from like
the second the ink went to paper, my man's whole talent level just go straight down. I was like, what the hell happened to this dude, yo?
For real. I tell you what, though, that was a big shot that he made there, and then he made that putback.
Yep.
To beat, I think it was OKC. To beat OKC with that putback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
He went from like an 86 to like a 70. Like, what happened to this guy in 1 year? As soon as he crossed that T on our test on the paper, it was just bad. Like,
lost
all his
man.
Kobe walked.
LA's got him now.
LA's got him. Kobe walked up with that ball. Hey, put your hand on this ball.
He absorbed the rest of what you got.
Took our test talent and put it in himself. Like, all right, my aggression level.
Clearly don't need this anymore.
No, you'll be passing the ball to me.
Yep. Like, listen, this is how it goes here. You don't need all this talent. Just pass it over, man. All right, don't worry about
it. Yeah. When I get quadruple teamed, you make these open layups. That's all I need you to do. Elbow James Harden in the head twice. I don't remember that. Oh yeah, I left a dent in the side.
Oh man, that was like, I don't know. I don't think that was the same year. It was right around that time when I had like got so pissed off at Rajon Rondo for just straight knocking one of the Bulls out. I mean, I can't remember what the dude's name, but my man came out, he broke away. There was a steal fast break. My man's like going down the court, getting ready to come in for a layup. Rondo reached back and catches this man with the Mike Tyson uppercut from Mike Tyson punch out. And then it was just like, yeah, it's a regular foul. Don't even worry about it. No, it's not a flagrant. No, we're good. We're good. I was like, I hate all of you.
Speaking of that uppercut, Mike Tyson's punch out. That uppercut used to start on the right side of the screen and end all the way on the left side.
I remember that.
I would be lying to you if I didn't say that it took me until I was 15 to beat him.
Oh man!
Because granted, when I was playing Mike Tyson Punch Out or whatever, it's like I'm young, 7, 8 years old or whatever. But bruh, it took me so long to beat this dude. It wasn't even funny, yo.
Oh my gosh, I can imagine.
He's definitely in my top 2 on that list.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely in my top 2.
I remember playing that game at maybe like 6, 7 years old. Like now when you guys are older, you guys are probably like, I don't know, like 13, 14, 15. I was probably like 7 or whatever. And I remember I used to go through like Glass Joe. I forgot who I was in it, but I used to be like Glass Joe. The dude, the dude from like from England or whatever, he used to give me a little bit of trouble. So I used to beat him, and I think there was like an Indian guy or something like that, too, something like that. But I know I used to get through like the first 3 or 4 people, and I think whenever I got to Mike Tyson, I used to just pause it and just be like, "Bidget, don't beat this. I ain't doing it." I had no strategy in that game. I'd just be like, "Man, I got this." And I go charge in and put like 2 punches. He would just start that uppercut across the screen, and little Mac would fly, and the bars just.
Yep.
Oh, nah.
And that was an instant knockdown, yo. The crazy part about it is like, as I get older or whatever, and because of the fact that I'm out on the road and I'm to myself so much, I'm always listening to stuff on YouTube or whatever. So I'll end up and I'll be sitting up here listening to lists and people having their top 10 lists and everything for stuff. And they'll go over and they actually basically explained how that Mike Tyson thing worked out. I forgot who it was that he was fighting, but he beat him in like 43 seconds. So they designed it around that fight. For the first 40-something seconds of that fight, every single one of his punches is an instant knockdown. So I'm just like, yo, this is so stupid. Like,
oh my gosh.
They don't give you a fighting chance, man.
Oh, man.
Was that the
every single one of his punches, if you get hit, you're done. Like, that's all there is to it.
So basically, you got to dodge everything until the second round. Yep. Then you can start fighting them.
Then you can start fighting.
Wasn't that Etienne fight or something like that? The guy he beat.
Nah, it was some. No, this was like back in the 80s. It was of course it was before the Buster Douglas thing, so it was like I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, all this talk about like college football. Like I'm about to see if they have college football on like the PlayStation Store. I'm about to buy 14.
I honestly cannot wait until they actually get this game out.
Oh my gosh! Whenever a college football game comes back, like you probably won't see me. Like I'll probably call out of work if it's work. Like I'll take it like a couple weeks off. I gotta get the dynasty going again. Like, oh my gosh! Like I cannot wait. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but
I just hope they get on it and sit up here and spend more time actually putting into the online game than they do into the actual game itself. Because the main draw of the college football games is going through the off-season programming, the recruiting, going out there, setting up your schedules and making sure that you got XYZ and all of your stuff in order. You got this over here that's acted up. He's going to be suspended for the next 2 games. Now you got a game plan around that. That's how you actually get that. That's one of like the main draws of that junk. But they sit up there and they start spending way too much time on the online game, and you end up with a half-ass product. Not gonna have a whole lot of happy people.
Man, we used to have Rutgers looking like a national powerhouse.
I'm saying. Yo, I used to turn that program around so quick. You start off, you gotta play the FCS Midwest.
Take their prestige all the way up to 5 stars.
Yeah. We used to sit here and go 12-0 in the season, win like the Gator Bowl.
That, and they need to make sure that whatever mode they have for the single player race for the Heisman or whatever the heck they talking, whatever they doing before, they need to do it like they did it back in like the early ones where you would sit up there and you would actually go through having to go to class, having to do, practice drills and all that other stuff to make sure that you was ready for the game. That whatever they did in them last games that they came out with, they need to chill with that.
I know. That
junk pissed me off. You sit up there, you only on the field for 2 plays a game because your defense don't know how to stop nobody.
I know. Yeah, I can't. I just hope. Like, honestly, like I'm done with EA at this point for most games. And I hope 2K gets the chance to do that. I mean, 2K got the what's it called? 2K got licensing for this for some football games from NFL. Like it's not simulation style. Everybody's hoping they bring back some type of like NFL Street or something. I mean, I'd like that. That'd be dope. But as far as the college football game goes, if they can get the rights to to NCAA and start making like real college games again, I think 2K can blow it out the water, whatever esports was doing back in the day. Because esports, at least with their basketball game, like 2K, 2K puts out like amazing NBA 2K games almost every year, like with storylines and stuff you gotta do and how intricate it is and stuff. Like for a while, like they've been putting like a lot of good stuff on. That's why like NBA Live died and crap. Like nobody plays NBA Live anymore.
Nah.
But I low key kind of want to make. Maybe we should do this next time. Maybe we should do like our own like personal list of like most unstoppable people. Like we all do like a top 10 and just like compare and contrast. I gotta put my boy Andrew Luck on it in NCAA. Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck. Yo, bitch, if you ever played against Andrew Luck in NCAA, you would know. That guy, he's got to ask John that story. I'm not going to get into it. We got to end it.
It didn't happen to me. I was just watching it. It didn't happen to me.
Yeah, John wasn't the victim.
I watched this guy perform surgery on somebody else with Andrew Luck.
That guy had the room, man.
If 2K could get the rights to the football, I'd be all for it on one condition. As long as it doesn't turn out like WWE 2K20.
Oh my god.
We're good.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
And on that note,
yeah, we're gonna end it there. But yeah, this is just like an unnamed title. I don't know what we're gonna call it. I don't know. Like they come up with that too. We'll leave that to the fans, all 5 of them. We'll see what they think. We'll figure something out. But man, it's been fun. We're gonna definitely do this again, yo. But yep, that's pretty much it. I have fun. Well, we'll figure this out. We'll do something again pretty soon, hopefully. And we'll have some videos on the draft coming as well. So guys, check us out. SportsMarkAnalysts, check out the YouTube page, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything's, Facebook's really blowing up right now. We're trying to get Twitter and Instagram going. So check us out, join us, view us, like, comment, share, subscribe, do everything I tell you, please.
don't take us out the groups.
yeah, don't kick us out of groups. We're only trying to help you guys out. Till next time, y'all.
I'll take it easy.